Federal officials accused of an election year immigration push, allegedly trying to swear in as many new voters as possible before November 8th. Adam Housley in our West Coast newsroom. This has clearly caused a lot of concern for some about influencing the election. Hello there, Adam.
Hey, Martha. Yeah, it has a lot of concerns for people involved, as you might imagine. In fact, FoxNews.com broke this last night. Our investigative team here did a crack-up job overnight, also getting some responses. The letter first came from Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin. He is the chairman of the Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, as well as Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley. They questioned the apparent rush process to approve citizenship applications ahead of the November election and thus add new voters. The letter seeks an explanation for the internal Department of Homeland Security communications, which directed staff to process as many citizenship applications, quote, due to the election year. The email encourages staff to work overtime and even open on weekends to process as many as they can. It says in part, quote, the field office due to the election year needs to process as many of their N-400 cases as possible between now and fiscal year 2016. Now, this all comes just days after the revelation that poor management of fingerprint records allowed hundreds of people to wrongfully obtain citizenship despite documented risks and deportation orders.
I mean, at a time when we're thriving to make this country safer and protect the citizens of this country, to do something like this, especially on the taxpayers' dime where we're having a rough economy right now, terrible thing to do.
Grassley and Johnson also say, despite the fact this, or besides the fact this is a threat to the potential voting issue going on, it also potentially is a vetting issue as well, Martha. So there's a lot going on here, and of course they're very concerned about it.
So has there been a response?
There has. In fact, we got a response last night. We reached out, FoxNews.com did, Fox News Channel reached out, got a response back from the USCIS, which said basically in part they kind of dismissed the questions that came from the two senators, saying, quote, here it is, USCIS anticipated that there would be a spike in applications this year, as we usually see in an election year. But the increase in N-400 applications has exceeded expectations. USCIS has detailed staff in two offices experiencing increased workloads, has authorized overtime for many offices. Now, again, basically dismissing the questions of why they've sped the process up. They said that it takes 5 to 7 months, but according to the internal document, some of the other people that are involved here, they believe this is much quicker than that. All this goes back to the fact, again, we have an election coming up and the vetting process questions. Martha, a lot here, more than we're seeing so far, and of course the investigation into this will continue.
Yeah. All right, Adam, thank you.